Hello and welcome to a yoga-inspired morning or evening stretch to just get the body warmed up and ready to move and get us ready for our day. We're going to start with the feet parallel, hip width apart, and just taking a really nice inhale, opening up the arms, hands to touch, and then bringing the arms back down and into prayer center on the exhale, lifting up to inhale and down to exhale. Then we'll lift up and come into a twist on our exhale. And then lifting back up on our inhale, twisting with our arms in a T position on the exhale. Inhaling back up to lift and exhaling down into prayer center. We'll inhale and lift those arms up once again. Bring the hands in to clasp them and invert them palms up to the ceiling. And just stretching to one side. And then lifting back up and we'll stretch to the other side. Stretching all through the side body and the torso. And release the arms back around and down. We can roll through our shoulders, up, around, and back after that. Relaxing the shoulders, and then switch directions, back, up, around, and front. Getting some mobility in the shoulders. And we'll just bend our knees now, pressing up onto the ball of the foot. And then back down, and then we'll rotate through each ankle, holding our center, switching direction after just a few rotations, and then switching sides, rotating through the ankles in each direction. And we can lift our arms up and we can get some rotation in the wrists in both directions. Anyone who types all day, this will be great. We'll bring the hands back into prayer center and then clasp the hands, pressing the palms forward, lifting them up on the inhale, exhaling arms back down. And inhaling with the arms at the small of the back, we'll open the chest up, pulling the elbows together. Exhale to release. We'll get that all again. Palms to the front, rounding the back. Inhaling to lift. Exhaling to float the arms down. And inhaling as we pull our elbows back and open our chest up, still staying nice and tall. And then releasing back into Anjali Mudra at the heart center. From here, we'll bring the feet together and bend our knees, placing our hands on our thighs or knees, and just start to rotate the knees around, getting some movement in the knees and switching directions, rotating to the other side. This also works our ankles too. And then we'll come back up to center. Opening up back into a hip width distance and just feeling our energy here, feeling our center. We'll start to rotate the neck, shifting ear to shoulder, and then rolling through chin to chest, other ear to other shoulder. Just waking up the body, getting ready for our day, or relaxing the body as we're getting ready to wind down for the evening. It works both ways. And head coming back up to center. We'll rotate the head in a circle, starting chin to chest and lifting up to one side, looking up, around, and down, following our gaze, drawing a circle with our nose. And then we'll switch in the other direction. Not dipping into the neck when we look up, just letting the head create a circle, following the nose. And as we lift up, just being aware that we're not creating any tension in our forehead or brows, just relaxing through the face as we go. We'll now roll down from the top of our head slowly through the whole spine, soft knees, bending as we go, coming down to the mat, onto our hands and knees into tabletop position. Hands will be under the shoulders, knees under the hips, feet pointed back behind us, and we'll inhale to arch and exhale to round. Coming into cat-cow here, inhaling, arching, exhaling to round, flowing with your own breath, your own pace, warming up the spine, getting our body ready to move through the day, or relaxed and rejuvenated at the end of our day. Coming to center, taking the hands out to the sides, we'll point the fingers to the sides and just lean from one side to the other, getting some stretching in those forearms and the wrists, especially if you do computer work or sit at a desk all day. This is great to get a little bit of flexibility in those wrists and forearms. Now we can stretch through the side of the hip, especially if we're sitting all day, just shifting the hips from side to side, getting a little side leg and side body stretch. Then we'll gently twist, looking towards our back foot on one side, and then shifting to look to the back on the other side. It gets a nice side body stretch, but very simple, very easy and gentle. And we can sit back into child pose, stretching through the whole spine, the hips. The knees can be as wide or narrow as is comfortable for you. Stretching the hands out and getting a nice stretch through the shoulders and the chest as we drop our forehead to the mat. Breathing into the lower back and hips and exhaling completely, finding space in those areas on every exhale. And we'll lift the head up, walk the hands in, and roll up through the spine, nice and easy. Bringing the knees together and sitting in thunderbolt pose here. Straightening the spine. We can sit to the side of our legs, coming into Sukhasana, easy pose or auspicious pose. Recentering, realigning our energy, placing the fingers in Chin Mudra with the first finger and thumb tips together, other fingers extended, shoulders back and down, spine long, and closing the eyes, breathing here, feeling our energy, feeling either ready to start moving into our day or ready to relax down into a nice, rejuvenating sleep. We won't take a Shavasana here. This will act as our Shavasana. And we'll bring the hands together in Anjali Mudra prayer position. Thank you so much for joining me for this quick and easy stretch practice. Namaste. I hope you have an amazing day or an amazing sleep, whichever comes next for you.